Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From Bounding into Comics, the Hugo Awards on the fire for awarding H.P. Lovecraft Posthumous Hugo Retrospective Award. Well, we all know how it has been with the SJW crew and how they act in regards to H.P. Lovecraft. It has been insufferable. Of course, the guy was extremely racist. Even his cat had the N-word name. Well, a black cat, actually. I can see the humor on that one, but still quite racist. But once again, we need to separate the author from the work. And I do this all the damn time. I'm pretty sure back here on my stand here, full of books and stories, and especially from Games Workshop of Warhammer, there are quite a few absolutely insufferable lefties and control left people who actually are completely and utterly insane. But I managed to, well, distance the author from the work, because I fully enjoy the work. I will keep enjoying it, I will still read it, I don't care. I'm still separating the author from the work. That's exactly what they should do. Especially because H.P. Lovecraft had a very, very troublesome youth with his mother and all, and then that extended partly through his adult life. We can see that on his tales and stories that he created. Anyway, let's read the news. Okay, this website's having an issue with the scroll bar. Anyway, H.P. Lovecraft views on race sparked yet another controversy as internet activists have taken issue with the late author being awarded the 1945 Retro Hugo Award for Best Series for his work in Cthulhu Mythos. Cthulhu Mythos is a collection of stories featuring a shared assortment of elements, characters, and settings based on Lovecraft's fictional worlds. Contributors to the Cthulhu Mythos includes Arkham House founder August Derleth and Psycho author Robert Bloch. Damn, I wish I could buy this book. The Cthulhu Mythos was nominated alongside Edgar Rice Burroughs, Pellucidar, Maxwell Grant, The Savage, and others. You can see the full list below. Oh yeah, nice. Let's see, Doc Savage, The Shadow, Captain Future, Jules de Grandin. Well, on July 29th, the decision that the Lovecraft was officially selected as the recipient of the Posthumous Award was announced on the Hugo Awards official Twitter account. 1945, Retro Hugo, the best series, The Cthulhu Mythos by H.P. Lovecraft, August Derleth, and others. Remember, like I said, you should be able to separate the author from the work. For instance, J.R.R. Martin is an insufferable SJW, but I'm able to separate the work he has done with the Song of Ice and Fire and Game of Thrones by itself from him. I fully enjoy the content he produces, but I still find him insufferable. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop enjoying his work. Like I said, separate both of them. Separate them. Shortly after this announcement, a storm of criticism struck the tweet. Some users implied that this was a bad timing for Lovecraft to receive such an award due to both his views on those of African descent and the current social unrest occurring across the United States. And according to the leaked video from Daily Mail about the arrest of George Floyd, apparently, I think we got lied a little bit by the BLM in there. I'm not going to comment much because I don't want to get yeeted out of YouTube, because you know how they are with censorship. Anyway, I'll decide to this right now from triggered nobodies. One user only blasted the author, but also took a shot at cosmic horror itself, claiming that the genre was boring and required a level of narcissism to find horrific. I don't care! It's actually awesome! Try one of the PC games of H.P. Lovecraft, of the Cthulhu Mythos. Mythos. Well, for instance, the Call of Cthulhu, both the new one and the old one, they were awesome, those games. I imagine it will be awesome too on RPG and pen and paper. I don't have anyone to play with, But if I had one, I'm pretty sure I would enjoy it, because I enjoy the stories. Another thing, what H.P. Lovecraft created has also inspired numerous and numerous works from, again, Warhammer. Why do you think it got all that fear, the horror, and all that stuff from chaos, and those things, and the gods itself? Well, from Lovecraft. What else? Even the Event Horizon movie also got from there, and even though it kind of looks like Warhammer as well, but he also got from here, you know, that fear, etc. Many works take inspiration from him, from his work. Why? These people are absolutely insane. Others lament the fact that Lovecraft views on race hasn't caught up with modern sensibilities, with some further arguing that any author with antiquated views should be disqualified from getting any awards. Author Brunley wrote, y'all could just not give awards to racists. Well, sorry, Autumn Brumling, he's dead. He can't actually change his racial views now, can he? Twitter user Night Music wrote, the decision to elevate Lovecraft now was grotesquely misguided. No, it was not, because his work has inspired countless stories out there. Come on, dude. Molly Atkins added, yikes, that's not a good choice. Even his peers out there were like, you, Howard, that's some pretty racist stuff you got there going on there. You should probably read that back. Yes. And some of them actually did that, but that doesn't mean you should award him when his work is good. I, for instance, think that George R.R. Martin deserves a little bit of the criticism that he got for mispronouncing names, because he fostered that mentality with his fans and other people alike, especially the SJWs. But even then, I think he should earn an award, even though if he might have some objectionable views here and there. I still think he should get an award for what he has done. That doesn't mean fuck it. Another, my dudes, Lovecraft should have been permanently retroactively disqualified on the basis of naming his cat the N-word alone. This is not a good look for the post-puppies, Hugo's. Oh yeah, the sad puppies. This was, as I explained in one of my previous videos when I was discussing George R.R. Martin, is that the sad puppies affair, it was a collection or a group of authors joining together to fight the perceived and correct racial biases of the Hugo Awards and the SJW and control of the entire thing. Extreme criticism of Lovecraft outdated views on race is not a new phenomenon, but a recent trend has seen companies use elements of Lovecraft mythos in their products while subsequently condemning the author, and that's actually true. For instance, there's a pen and paper RPG that came out quite recently, a few months ago, in which they criticized completely Lovecraft, but yet they still kept using his work. Dude, just don't mention Lovecraft. Just use his work and then shut up and let the people enjoy it. But no. The popular MOBA game Smite recently introduced Cthulhu's playable character while simultaneously denouncing the author, declaring, "We welcome Cthulhu to Smite, not Lovecraft. Racism and homophobia have no place in Smite, period." Holy shit, these people. Fucking insane. The use of the Cthulhu mythos for the tabletop RPG developer Evil Hat Productions kickstarted Fate of Cthulhu did not deter the company from including an entry in the game's rulebook declaring Lovecraft was an unforgivable racist and anti-Semite. I am descendant of Jewish people, and I have to say, I don't give a shit of what Lovecraft thought, especially during that time, which was relatively normal, what he used to believe in. But even then, I'm still able, once again, to separate his work from the person itself, from the author. God, you people are insufferable little pricks. Though not famous while alive, the father of the cosmic horror found new life in the public domain, where his works have flourished and gone to inspire countless writers, artists, and readers. We see this very vividly in John Carpenter's The Thing, arguably a horrific love letter to one of Lovecraft's greatest stories, At the Mountains of Madness. Many elements of both the stories and cosmic horror are hardwired into what many consider one of Carpenter's best movies. That's true. You should understand, you should be able to separate the author from his work, and you won't have any of those problems. Seriously, how hard can that be? Apparently, it's an impossibility, something possible to do with these people. Well, I'm gonna stop it right here, so thank you for watching. Good night. See you,